What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Ace's Place 22, where I'm Ace. This is my place, and this is the second time I've tried to do this part, so bear with me, folks, and I do apologize. You've already seen the videos prior to this one, and, well, this is the continuation, the whatever part of the toy show yard sale pickups. Now, if you're watching this video for the very first time, I started this journey out earlier today in this apartment, in my office, at Ace's Place, recording this video, or recording a video, thinking I was going to do a nice long, hey, how you doing? Let's get going on a nice journey. And that all happened. It was all great. I was at the toy show, walking around, recording. And then as I left the toy show, well, you know what? Let's just give you a little backstory of how I record these videos. So I do everything on my phone. Everything. I record everything on my phone and I edit it as best as I can on this device. Now, I do not have the capabilities of taking a video and another video and cutting them together. I cannot do that. So, when I do not have enough space on my phone, knock knock dum-dum, you should have checked your phone before you started recording a long video, it cuts it into, well, whatever segments it can, depending on the size. So, that being said, as I started the video earlier today, I was all about the, hey, how you doing? It's out there, right? There's two videos that went from a half hour into 14 minutes and about 50 seconds each. Almost 15-minute videos. It's like, oh my gosh, why couldn't it have just been one half-hour long video? So, there's that. That's how we deal with that. And now we are here for the third part, which I wanted to be the conclusion of that long video. Here we are to show off everything I got. So, the whole way of how we got here was went to a toy show, was recording. And how I record, let's just say that, how I record. I start recording here, I press pause, and then we go to the toy show. I go and buy what I need, I leave my phone on pause, and then when I want to walk back through and show everything off, I hit play, we're off to the races. I knew there was a yard sale, local and on the way back through, so I left my camera paused after the toy show. And as I'm at the yard sale, about halfway through, it says storage. Oh my gosh, dang it. So that's the sum of it all there. Probably more information you needed than what you wanted, but you got it. And let's get into it. So please, for the sake of it, like and subscribe to this channel. And what channel is this? It's Ace's Place 22. Met some pretty cool people today along the way. I'll try to remember their names if I can. I hope you guys have enjoyed the two videos up to this moment and enjoy this video as well. We got a lot of fun stuff to look at. Storage will be on our side this time. I went through and deleted whatever I had to. So, that being said, this long introduction is finally over. Let's check out the toys. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at all this plastic. What a smorgasbord of stuff, right? So all of these things were picked up at the toy show. Yes, this is going to be split between the toy show pickups and then the yard sale pickups, because there were some pretty cool things I picked up at the yard sales. But we'll start here with everything from the toy show. Now, there's no particular stuff where I was like, ooh, I got this, ooh, I got that from him and him and him. I can vaguely remember a little bit of all of it. The Hot Wheel cars and stuff like that. Randomly got them here and there from people. But we'll go through all of it. First, though, we are going to mention these guys right here. These Delta 17 figures. Now, a friend of the channel, Hinderer Collector 41. There was just... Or actually, no. His video will be up tomorrow, because these will be out Thursday. All of these freaking toy show takeover Thursday. That's what the heck it's going to be labeled as with all the three of these videos. But awesome friend of the channel. he had a, I don't want to spoil what it is. There's going to be a video up tomorrow presented by Hinderer Collector. So check that out so you can see what it is. But him and I, we kind of came to an agreement and a deal. And he is a, you know, military G.I. Joe, Valaverse toy collector. That is his bag. So I told him, hey, you give me those what you got, and I'll hook you up with something. So he was interested in these Delta 17 figures. And here is one of them. I got him 3 of them. Here is Delta 17 War in the Shadows, Leonidas, Delta 17 Squad 21C. He looks pretty cool. He's got an awesome little German Shepherd doggy in there. These are clearly in honor of like those O-ring G.I. Joes, but they do have more articulation in them like a standard classified figure would, which is pretty dang rad. So there are all the good guys right here. And then you have all your bad guys going up the side right here. And there's the information. So very cool. I grabbed 3 of them for him. I'm only going to show you just the one right here so you can be surprised when he opens up the other 3. But if you yourself are interested in those kind of figures, here is the information you need to know. Delta 17, Joe Ricondo, Ambassador, Realtor. There's all of his information. He doesn't mind me giving it out. He's going to be at Joe Fest this year representing the Delta 17 line. So if you're interested in them and you are going to be at Joe Fest, please, 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 I'm dead serious. Name drop Ace from Ace's Place 22. He's going to know me. You know, he gave me his business card. And of course, like a goon, we traded. We traded business cards, baby, because Ace's Place 22 has got business cards right here where you can find me. Ace's Place 22 on YouTube. And then what I represent. Turtles, toys, and turtle toys. Movies, comics, games, and more. You know how we do it. So there you go, Joe Ricondo. Those are all of his pieces of information if you want to get a hold of him about these Delta 17 toys. I'm going to move them now. So very cool. I don't think... No, I didn't pick up anything from this individual, but we're gonna recognize him now. That is Byron Dane Turner. You can see his information right there. He's got a lot of fun stuff, a very nice random assortment of goodies. I've grabbed a couple of things from him before, and he has a few things I'm going to snag from him next time. So we also exchanged little business cards, so I figured let me represent him and give him a shout out here like I've done before. So there you go, my friend. Now, let's get into the toys. And again, I don't know where the hell I got most of this stuff, so we'll just deal with it. There were plenty of things to look at. A lot of Hot Wheels. Tons and tons of Hot Wheels yet again this time around. But as you can see, I picked up 2 of them, and we're going to look at those specifically right now. I grabbed this one and another one of these protective cases for my daughter. This is Snoopy. How cool is that? He's on his little doghouse. There is no Woodstock on there. That would have been Nito Toledo, but Woodstock was probably flying around in his airplane. And then the only other one that I got, and I did not get this for myself. No, folks. This will be added to I'm not sure yet. It's going to be added to one of the Transformer packs that I'm giving away. It's either going to be put in the regular Blokies, basic characters, or I'll throw it in the Prime pack and make it really, really, really nice. Because then you'll get Bumblebee, a nice gold Bumblebee, and you will also get Optimus Prime. So, maybe that'll be a thing, huh? Who knows? We'll see. But I got that for you guys, for one of the, the lucky winners out there in the world. I picked up these. Oh, they fell. Of course they would. Picked up these old classic comic books for my daughter. They were all $1 a piece. So we've got Mickey Mouse and Goofy. She has a ton of these comic books at this point. There's a place that I go to and I get tons of these for her. She's probably got at least 12.5 of Chippendale, Mickey Mouse, Goofy, all of them. But Super Goofy. Super Goof uses his super telescopic Vision while he's on the case of the creepy crook. Gotta love it. And then, of course, you get Woody Woodpecker. Yeah, whatever. So she got some comic books. It's going to be a good day when she comes home from school tomorrow for her. And then, what else? A bag of goodies. I'm not going to take everything out of here. Just a bag of little Disney characters. There is Crypto in there, though. So that's cool. Oh, she'll enjoy getting a little Crypto doggy from Superman. I did buy a little bag, a loose, well, not loose, but a bag that had some Simpsons characters in it. It had these Burger King Burger King characters where Flander is the werewolf, and I think Dr. Hibbert might be like an undead zombie character or something. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. But grab those, because of course. And also, one of those werewolves will be thrown in the Simpsons pack for the giveaway. So one of you can have one of those. And then I had a pin in there, which is very cool. I'm a pin collector. So one of these times I'll find all my pins and I'll actually show them off. I've got to have at least like 30 different cool collective pins. And not just, they're cool, whatever, right? And also for my daughter, I grabbed her because she loves her 3D printed little characters. This strawberry. She's a strawberry fanatic, so there you go. Morty, I'm a pickle, Morty, I'm a pickle. A little possum. Look at that thing. That's perfect, right? And I like that there's spots you can actually put like a string or a chain through it and make them into necklaces. If you didn't know, you know now. Like right there. Comes out the back of the head. I don't think the strawberry can do that. But here is a Gizmo. You gotta love him. I thought I had 5 of them. Oh yeah, right here. Duh. He's hiding up there on Trapjaw. A little octopus. These little 3D things are fun as heck. And then I grabbed a couple. They're not Hot Wheels. They're like Matchbox and then other brands. But I grabbed these because I thought they were pretty cool. Here is Hollywood. We got to get it on camera good there, brother. Hollywood Hogan's. What is this? Charger? I don't know. I'm not a car guy, to be honest with you. I like cars, but I'm not a car guy. This is sweet, though. Hulk Hogan. Rest in peace. NWO for life. And then we kept the theme going right here with the red Wolfpack NWO with Sting. Ooh, look at that shine. This is very cool as well. And then I got this one right here. The wheels are not very good on it. It is just not good. It's definitely seen better days. But I'll be honest with y'all. Kaz, if you're watching this, I know you're not a huge wrestling guy, but this is Lex Luger. He was pretty cool. I mean, if you think so. It's missing the grill, but I got this, and I'm going to send it to you as at some point. But it says Flex on it, and I think I want you to have a car that says Flex, because Flex Friday, bro. And I just think you would think that's kind of cool, regardless if you know who it is. And then this bad boy, this freaking thing. Now this is beat up. The wheels do not spin in the front. The mouth barely opens. But this right here was a Matchbox car. I had 2 of these when I was little. My brother had one and didn't really care for it. So I was like, you give me that. So I had one and he had one and I took it. Blah, blah, blah. But this guy here was awesome. It always made me think of the Red Dog Budweiser beer. And this is nostalgic right here to me. So I wanted this. Snagged it. And then I grabbed this little cool Rusty's Blue Lightning McQueen from the Cars movie. It's pretty neat looking. And there's that with that. And then we got these bad boys right here. These are $1 a piece, and I couldn't say no. As a horror movie fan, especially, the iconic Universal monsters, I had to have them. So we've got Dracula. I'm going to flip around, look at the back. How cool is that, right? And we got our Boris Karloff as Frankenstein. That is sweet. My daughter and I are big fans of this movie. He's alive! It's alive! Lon Chaney right there again as the Phantom of the Opera. This is one of the only one of the original Universal Monster movies I've never actually seen, is that Phantom movie. That specific one, anyways. Here we go with the Wolfman, my absolute favorite. This is the best one in my opinion. And look at that, you get the movie reel from it. I've got the action figure of him up on my shelf. He is my personal favorite. And then you've got the Invisible Man. That's cool as hell. And the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Ah! This cartoony Frankenstein, I still was like, you know what? I like that one too. I'm going to take him. Got all that information right there. And then we get into a little bit of the newer stuff, but still original, with Jack Black, with Peter Jackson's King Kong, which is a fantastic film. The extended cut is very long, but it's pretty fun. And then, come on now, The Addams Family, with Raul Julia, frickin'... No, I'm not going to remember any of their names. Christopher Lloyd and Christina Ricci, and why can't I think of her name? It doesn't matter. But they're all in it, and this is a fun movie. Even the second one's pretty fun and silly. But I grabbed all those for my own personal... Well, this is all for my own personal collection, isn't it? But I love these kind of things. And now, let's talk about some action figures. Saving the best for last. So, one of my last videos I showed my yard sale pickup, which is ironic that this is essentially a yard sale pickup video. I snagged a original Power Rangers villain, and that is what this weird concoction of a chicken-headed monster is. You know how it is. Found that cool Chicken Man, so I'm like, I'm gonna get that Chicken Man, because that's pretty cool, Chicken Man. And then up next, I don't know what on earth this is. I have no clue what the hell this thing goes to be honest with any of you people. But, wait, wrong animal. I don't know what it is, but it's genuinely cool looking. I love cartoon aesthetic, you know, creatures and what have you. And this, once this all gets cleaned up with some warm water and stuff, that life is going to come right back into this thing. And I'm going to do that a little bit later, but not doing it on camera right now. So if anybody knows what this is, what it goes to, let me know down in the comments below, please and thanks. And then I picked up this bad boy. So this is from the newer, you know, 2020s Masters of the Universe line, where it is supposed to, you know, be a throwback to the original old school Motu figures, but there's, you know, the updated articulation and stuff on it. I would love to have an original Trapjaw, so I'm keeping my eyes out. He's my personal favorite Motu character of all time. I just think he's the best. Gadget guy, fucking badass, big strong dude. His arm can transform into all these different weapons, which he has is like laser gun, his, big hook. Right here, he's got his claw and everything like that. So, awesome, awesome action figure. I didn't pay too much for this at all. I think it was like $10 or something, which is fine with me, because he's completely intact. I have a couple different Trapjaws. Once I get a nice collection going, I'm going to do like a little showcase of just him specifically, because there's tons of different versions out there. But, yeah, he's a great figure. If you know, you know. The new Motu movie's coming out in a few months. And there will be a new Trapjaw, so as soon as I get him, I'm going to get him. Okay, that made sense. And then last but certainly not least, let's tilt the camera up a little bit. There we go. I grabbed 2 Ninja Turtle things. Got myself Family Bingo for the Ninja Turtles, which is awesome. I cannot wait to play that with the kid. And the best part is... Oh my lord, if I could just... It's never even been, like, used. It's still all brand new in there. So this is very awesome. Very, very awesome. Everybody loves Bingo, and if you got a turtle one like me, it's very cool. And then this here is the Metal Mutations, Mutation Metals. I can't remember what the hell the names of these things are. But these turtles came out in 1995. I had my Michelangelo still. He's over on the shelf. He looks just like this, except Michelangelo colors the orange. These are very cool, and they're pretty sought after and pretty rare figures, to be honest. So I'm glad I found one to keep the collection going, because I wasn't sure if these were even, you know, out and about in my neck of the woods. So this is a very cool little Donatello to have found. I do not have any accessories to either one of, you know, the Michelangelo or this one. But to have 2 out of 4 of the turtles is a very cool thing for this turtle guy. So that will wrap it up for the toy show pickups. So don't go anywhere, folks, because we've got more to talk about. Alrighty, so this is the stuff right here that I picked up at the yard sale. And I also have to add in, at the end of this part, a few other things that I picked up at the toy show for my daughter that I forgot to mention because I had them sitting next to me. But not a big deal. So this is all the stuff literally I picked up at the yard sale. If you watched the video, you kind of got an idea of like the size of those just big. It was I don't even know what you would call it. It was just a giant sale with a bunch of different, I don't want to call them vendors, but just people that would do a traditional yard sale, but they all got together in one giant area and just did one big sale. It was awesome. It was very cool. So I recorded a little bit of that. You want to check out the video? Go ahead. But these are all of the items that I picked up, and very awesome stuff. So I'm not really sure where to begin, other than with what I think maybe some of my friends are eyeballing immediately, and that is this gun right here. This, let me tell you, I picked up a nice chunk of 1/6 scale military action figure accessories and stuff like that, and that is 12-inch figures. And I do believe this would go right with it. If not, this is still a very awesome looking piece of machinery. It has all the fixings. You can raise that to put the clip in it. It's got the iron sights on it. It retracts all of that stuff. You can pop it apart, put it together, all of that. And then I found this. Now, again, this was all at yard sales, so nothing is perfect. This does have a thing cut out and missing. But let me see if I can switch camera real quick. There we go. So there's that. The Ultimate Soldier, highly detailed military uniform, field equipment, and weapons. This is from 1997. You get an M16 in there with the radio, all of that stuff. You get your knife, the cantina, packs, ammo packs, and shit like that. Very cool looking. The helmet, the grenade, the belt, satchels. Very cool for all of my friends out there that are fans of this stuff. And then in this bag, my fellow friends, there is a random assortment of more stuff just like that. Rifles, guns, all sorts of stuff. Ooh, falling blue jays. Everything and anything is in that. Grenades, name tags, everything. So why did I even get that stuff, are you asking? I'm not a 1/6, collector. I don't do that stuff. But I know friends that do. And I have friends that do. And I'm doing a giveaway coming up, starting very soon. And if you're curious of where I'm going with this, well, I am doing a pack. You have to stay tuned to understand what that truly means. But I'm doing a pack. And it is going to be the 1/6 pack. And it is going to have all of these 1/6 scale items thrown into a packed group of like toys. And you could possibly win that in a giveaway. So I think I don't do a lot of G.I. Joe stuff, so I think this is a pretty cool little compromise for my friends to be like, whoa, all right, that's something I want to get in on. So if you're curious, you want to get in on it, you're going to have to tune in this Friday to the Ace in the Hole Variety Show at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you're going to learn a little bit more there. up next, we've got, now that that's out of the way, we got some other stuff we're going to take a look at. You know, let's take a look at the Simpsons thing. Here we go. Grabbed this crazy looking vintage 1990s freaking Simpsons gumball machine. I think there were supposed to be gumballs in it. Somebody took them out. I don't necessarily care. I'm leaving it in the box as it is a collector's item to me. And that classic green. Awesome stuff. I'm going to save you for last, baby. Then I snagged, can we see him in the screen? No. Some Hot Wheels, some more little cars for my daughters. Pink little Minnie Mouse one. This shark one. The wheels are all fugged up. They're always fugged up, aren't they? This Piranha one doesn't open, but it's still pretty sweet. And then this other pink one. So 2 fish ones and a pink one. Then, my pal, my friend, my amigo, my ese, my hombre, TK D-Bar. You've already seen this. This is our baby. This is our little baby bee. If you know, you know. So he is a collector of these little McDonald's Fry Guy characters or Fry Gal characters. And I couldn't believe I found this in a bin for $1. So at some point, I'm going to mail this out to you, my friend. So congratulations on winning a Fry Guy. So, look at this. Check this out. No, I'm not a huge wrestling, trading card guy or anything like that. But these are all sealed, still in the package. Nitro, WCW Nitro trading card game, 2-player starter deck. And you got the Buff is the stuff, Buff Bagwell. He's going to be having a wrestling match here. Lost his leg. Going to be having a wrestling match on TNA Wrestling. There you go. Welcome to the WCW Nitro trading card game. This starter game hurls you and a friend into the ring for intense one-on-one action. Experience all of the savage action you see on TV. Only you're the only one throwing down bone-crunching, back-breaking moves on your friends. After you master Jeff Jarrett and Buff Bagwell's high-flying moves in this starter game, pump up your deck with additional wrestler move cards and thunder cards available in slap packs. Simply slap them into your deck to add power and activeness? Yeah, activeness to your wrestler. Then take your deck anywhere and put the hurt on challengers everywhere. Goldberg, Sting, Jarrett, and Bagwell. All of the big boys are here. So what are you waiting for? Get in the ring! I thought that's kind of cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with these yet, but hey, they're a thing, and I grabbed them. Then, up next, let's talk about this. I have no idea what this is. The dude I was talking to said he played some of the music on this, and I don't have a cassette player to play this, but it's still sealed. It's got a red cassette in there. It is like a tribute to an original short film soundtrack, Casey Jones, Livewire. This isn't licensed by the Ninja Turtles or Nickelodeon or Viacom or anything, but it's very freaking rad, and I absolutely had to have it. And after I bought that, you will see him in the video. I shared his Instagram. Go check him out. I'm sorry, I don't remember exactly what it was. But here we've got some stickers he gave me. Slane Street. I'm going to throw these. I got 4 of them in a couple of the giveaways so people can have some cool stickers. And then, oh no, I forgot about these. I'll show these off. So I grabbed my daughter this little Blue Jay. She loves Blue Jays. What else do you want me to say about it? But all of these, do I want to dump them out? Yeah. Look at all these 3D printed little characters. Now this all goes to a chess set. Don't have the chessboard, but you got all the characters. You got the knights, bishops, your little castles to represent things. Little people here. There's the bishops there. Where's the king? Look at the king. 3D printed, and everything was here. So I grabbed this for my daughter. She loves 3D printed toys. I showed you guys a few of them earlier. She's going to go nuts for all of these. And speaking of, I should have left them out there with little castles and stuff. This is the main course. This thing is rad. I paid $1 for it. $1. And it's all steel, thick steel. And you actually, if you pull, look at that. Did you see that? Do you want to see it again? You just Pull the lever. Lock. And it shoots it. That's awesome for $1. Look at this thing. For $1. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't be happier. Very excited. That wraps it up, folks, for everything that Nope, I lied. I wanted to show you the last couple of things. These are not that important, but I want to show them off either way. I picked up all of these empty Pokemon tins for $1 a piece. Right? That's not bad. $1 a piece. My daughter's got over a bazillion Pokemon cards, so now she can actually organize them, and they can look pretty cool in these tins. So $5. $5 for all that. Hey, you can't beat it. And since you can't beat it, you might as well like it. And since you're liking it, you might as well subscribe to it. And since you're subscribing, hit that bell notification so you know the next time a video goes active on this channel. Because, folks, that brings us to the very end of all of this. Of all this chaos with the toy show and yard sale video anarchy. That's all I can say about that. I want to say thank you so much to all of you for watching these videos, for always supporting me. Just a guy on a mission to just fit in. That's all I'm trying to do. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope everybody's having a fantastic week. And don't forget, there's one more video coming out tomorrow. And then you've got the Ace in the Hole variety show at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to see you guys there as much as you want to see me there. So until next time, peace, love, and pizza grease.